Hello again, guys. This is a Fiat. It's a 151 Fiat Punto, and the customer complaint with this one is no indicators, blower motor does not work on any speed, and the radio does not work either. Now, just looking at the clocks in this, I do have some dimly lit lights going on here in the dash, and that one is fully illuminated. I don't know what that is actually at the moment. I'll find out though. But lights work, headlights work, full beams work, hazards do work. What about the wipers? Yes, and the washers work. Okay, so they're the items that we're missing: indicators, blower motor, and the radio. And what is odd is a lot of these lights are dimly lit in the background here on the clocks. So yeah, that's what I'm up against. I'll get a scan tool on this, see will that give me any direction on these issues. Back to you in a moment. Okay lads, this Punto, sorry, just turn off my headlight. The indicators, if I mess around with the switch, I said switch, but if I just flick around with it, mess around with it, see that the indicator comes on? Nothing, but if I just just barely mess around with it, it does kind of work. So with that now, I am blaming the actual stock for the indicators not working. So this, it looks like we have three different problems, not one problem causing the indicators, the radio, and the heaters. Now if I bring it down, turn it back on my headlight again, I took out the glove box and there is the blower motor, and there is the two wires, power feed and ground, to the blower motor. Now I've disconnected it and I've stuck in my little bulb. It's a H7 bulb, and if I go through the numbers on the switch there, 1 to 2 to 3 to 4, you will see that on comes the bulb, gets a bit brighter on 2, gets a bit brighter on 3, and brighter again on 4. Be careful that I don't set the carbon on fire. But yeah, so that is the blower motor at fault for the heaters not working at all. Indicator stalk here for the indicators not working. And now the radio, why won't the radio turn on? If I go to the scan tool, sorry guys, what have I got in here? In body control module, I've got that U170587 radio receiver module missing message. I also have external temperature sensor circuit short to ground. So I don't know about that one. I don't even know about that one. Maybe I'll go through my fuses here and see, is there a fuse missing message? I suppose it's telling us it's offline. So yeah, I'll go hunting down fuses for anything to do with radio, see if I can get that working. But yeah, it seems to be 3 separate issues, not one fault causing all this stuff. Okay, everybody, I've removed the radio. Sorry, first of all, I went through any fuses I could find. There's some in there and there's more outside. Went through all them, they're not labelled now, so I didn't know what fuses for what, but anyway, went through them all and they were all intact and good. So I decided to take out the radio. At the back of the radio, I do have 10 amp fuse there, which again is intact. Lights the test light on that side, and lights the test light on that side. So that 10 amp fuse is intact, and I do have a power and a ground coming to the back of the radio. As you see, I'm probed in there, and we have battery voltage at that, but yet the radio won't come on. So at this point, I'm condemning the radio is at fault for not coming on, and it's not a wiring issue. So this Fiat Punto, I was thinking at the start of this video it might be something funny causing all these issues, but they're 3 separate issues. The indicator stalk is at fault for no indicators working. The radio is at fault for the radio not working, and inside there the blower motor is at fault for no heater. So yeah, we'll see about getting these items and rectifying these issues. So yeah, that's it for now anyway. Right lads, I have the blower motor out. As I said, it lives up in there, handy enough to take out. We got 1, 2, 3 little size 5.5 mil self-tapping screws, hold it in. The new one arrived there this morning, so we'll throw that into it right now, and hopefully it works. Find out now in a few minutes. Okay, car started, blower motor is fitted and connected up down there. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I can hear it on speed 1. Hope you can hear that motor going there. Lovely. Okay, so we have the heater blower motor fixed. That's one of the 3 jobs. Radio is out at the moment, still waiting on one, and still waiting on that indicator stalk. Okay, cool. Okay lads, we have a radio for this Punto. So let's get this wired up and see will this come on for me. Yeah, I'll do that there now and we'll see what happens. Alright lads, the radio's alive anyway, but I don't have a code. I don't think I have anyway. It's a second-hand radio we got for this car. So yeah, look, I don't know. That's the radio working now. Gonna have to try somehow and get my hands on a radio code for this, and that'll be the radio working. I believe as well we have a second-hand indicator stalk, so I'll try get that installed there and fitted as well, and hopefully that'll be my indicators working. Right, radio and blower motors working anyway. Okay lads, this is kind of fiddly enough there anyway. I have the switches off. There they are. Steering wheel had to come off. Airbag had to come out of the steering wheel to gain access to the bolt in there. A little bit fiddly. See that bar there and that bar there? You're going to have to get in and wedge them out of them clips there, that one and that one. You get in at the back. I used that kind of pick kind of thing while pulling at the airbag as well at the same time. Switches sit over there, over the steering column like that, and are held there by that clamp, little Allen key there, securing that there. A couple of wires on it then as well. Yeah, a little bit fiddly because of that. The stalk goes through that, but yeah, they're off now anyway. So there they are. See about replacing them. Right lads, a little bit of change of plan. The wiper switch we got was wrong, and we're in here messing around now trying to actually clean the indicator stalk. So I have it taken apart somewhat. I don't know, maybe if I just clean up them contacts there and the track, put it back together, I don't know, might work, we'll see. So it's a kind of a repair rather than a replace at the moment. See what happens. Right, I don't really know. I'm just going to clean up them as good as I can and put it back together and see what happens. If it works, brilliant. If it doesn't, I would have to get a switch, won't I? But look, yeah, I'm just using a cleaning swab, some contact cleaner. I don't know, maybe I might get lucky. We'll see. Okay guys, before I go any further with the reassembly of this, because I'm not too sure whether this is going to work or not, I'm going to have to try it first. So ignition on, indicator, yay, indicator, yay. So look, airbag failure obviously, as airbag is there disconnected, but yeah, I'm happy with that. I have the indicators working on this Punto. Nice one. One important thing to mention is when you're taking off the clock spring, that you don't move this all over the shop. Keep this steady or in place while you're removing it, because you'll break the clock spring inside this for the airbag. That's the only thing I forgot to mention. So if you are removing these and reusing it, make sure that's in the right place when you're putting it together. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna crack on and continue putting this back together. Okay guys, that's it. Steering wheel switches all back together. That's me out of the Punto. We have our blower motor fixed, we have our radio fixed, second-hand radio fixed that, but we do have to get a radio code. I'll get that maybe off the main dealer or online maybe. And there's my indicators back working, or the 3 jobs I had to do. So that's all we're doing to the Punto. At the start of the video I did say about, I think that light, I was wondering what that was. That's just for the doors opening. Silly me. And I did mention at the start, look, it's just when I have my light on in the daytime you wouldn't really notice it, but in the dark here, it's late at night there now, we do have some dimly lit bulbs on the clocks. But look, that's something the customer doesn't want me to go at. I don't even know what would be the problem there, but the 3 issues we had were heater blower, the radio, and the indicator's not working. They're all fixed there now. Did go in and clear my codes, one that I created from the airbag being disassembled, and the other one was the radio message. They're all gone and clear there now. I don't have the radio clipped back in just in case I need any numbers off the back of it, but very easy to remove the radio. Little holes there and on that side as well, with a radio removal tool in on either side, and the radio pulls right out. I'm just going to leave it hang there just in case I need numbers off the back for radio code. But that's it. That's the Fiat Punto done and dusted. Alright lads, thanks again for watching, and see you in the next video. Thank you, bye.